Hello friends and welcome back. This is Kelly Loves K-Pop with another K-Pop tarot reading. Today I want to find out more about what's going on with Irene. She's been going through it in the press. It seems like maybe she hasn't been treating people the way she should. So I really want to know if it's her, if she's being set up, if it's just being overblown, or if it's not really even being shown as what it is, if it's getting swept under the rug. So if you're interested, like I'm interested, let's see what we can find out. Today I want to do a personality reading to see if we can find out more about her personality archetypes, and then we'll do an actual tarot reading on her current situation. For this first reading, I'm going to use the Caroline Miss archetype cards. You'll probably see them a lot. I think a lot of people love tarot readers, really love them on YouTube. I know I do. So we're gonna see if we can't find out more about her personality. Let me just shuffle these up here. Now I generally do about a 6-card spread, but if we feel like doing more, then we will. As with every reading I do, these are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, based on my personal opinions. I'm not a huge Red Velvet fan, although I do like a lot of their songs. I just don't really know that much of the girls, so I'm eager to see what we can learn today. Alright guys, so I'm going to draw 6 cards. Let's find out about Irene's personality here. Okay. And 6. Alright, so we do have some, the card's chipping already, some shadow attributes, but sometimes those aren't always bad. Make sure if I can move these cards up where you guys can see them. There we go. Okay. So the first card we have is the Wounded Child. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens a learning path of forgiveness. So it seems like maybe she seeks out other people like herself. This is in the shadow attribute, the tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So that might sound a little familiar if you've been following the news. The Beggar card confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So she's definitely got self-esteem. I don't think that is a surprise. The Advocate, actually, have I been saying this? He's the Wounded Child, the Child of Nature in shadow attribute, the Beggar, and then we're at the Advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. So she does have a humane side where she likes to serve. Maybe she does a lot of volunteer work. Pioneer in the shadow attribute is compulsive need to keep moving on. So maybe she finds she outgrows a lot of the people that she's around. And then we have the Dilettante. I hope that's how you say it. Definitely looks like a French word, but I could be wrong. And the shadow attribute is pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. So it's about pretentious. So altogether, this seems like she probably keeps a very small circle of real friends who she deems are very much like her. It seems like she doesn't trust very many people because she's been hurt. And it seems like she might lash out at people she deems of a certain type. It definitely seems like she has a type she doesn't like. Especially this Beggar card. like, if there's an unequal display of power, or if maybe if someone is acting above their station as far as she's concerned. I think maybe if she thinks someone is acting out of I want to say out of pocket, she's gonna call them out. But a pioneer, I think, honestly, I think even if she got kicked out of Red Velvet, even if she left SM, Irene's gonna be fine. Like, she's a type that she's gonna float no matter what happens. She's a swimmer. If it's sink or swim, she's gonna swim. But she does have a kind side. She definitely has compassion. I just think she's highly selective about who she's compassionate for. And again, like, children came up twice, and it may have a reason that it's children she may want to look out for most of all. But she may have a pretentious side, like she may come off like she knows more, or is she might think she's better than she actually is. She may not have actually understood that she was doing things that were unacceptable or unbecoming of an idol. I think maybe she was a little too real. And I think she probably has always gotten away with it because she lacks awareness of her situation. Yeah, so she seems to attract other wounded people because she has been wounded by someone in her past. Yeah. Abusing, I don't see her as an animal abuser, to be honest. She doesn't quite have that psychopath aura to me, but people in the environment, I do think if she doesn't like you, you know if she doesn't like you, and she may be the type that if she thinks you deserve it, she might make your life a little more difficult. I don't see her as being like Jimin AOA levels of mean, but I think Irene does naturally have a mean streak to her. If you act like you're better than her or something, if you act like I feel like maybe in these situations someone who is not her boss, is not her mother, may have given her an order she felt belittled by, and so she let them have it. Kind of like they were rude to me first, and then it came back to bite her in the butt, because idols are not allowed to show any bad side really ever. But yeah, she has a sense of pretentiousness to her, but she does, I think, under it all have a good heart where she does try to help people. I think she just really, really needs to be careful to not let people get under her skin. Like, she just needs to learn to let some stuff go. But we're going to look into this a little bit more. I got some tarot and oracle cards here that I want to explore this situation. So let's take these out. Okay, and for this next part, I'm going to use Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. I love this deck. I love this artist. I was so happy when this came out. I will talk about it more in my second tarot deck collection video. I'm debating whether I want to edge these or not. Maybe I'll find the right blue. Okay, make sure these have been shuffled. Sometimes I've put them back in order to show them, and I want to make sure they're mixed up good. Let's go ahead and shuffle it up. So for this next portion, I want to understand what really happened between Irene and this DOP or makeup artist, stylist, consultant, whoever this person was behind the scenes. Excuse me. You know, what really happened between them? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Three of Cups. Maybe some gossip. Woohoo. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely say that's gossip. Oof. Let me tell you, when the rest of these cards are pretty much upright, that was some negativity coming out here. I can tell you that. Let's see, Three of Cups. We have gossip, major falling out. Like, this is this is like, I'm not sure. Were they scared it was going to cost them a job? Did she cost them a job? This is a huge upheaval, and this is financial insecurity, right? And this is like something either not being given or something that was actually taken away, and then a fight. So it's like, did Irene say something that cost this person a job in the past? I feel like it's bad blood. I feel like this person had it out for her because she may have gossiped about them to someone else and they did not get hired over it, and they're bitter. We're going to shuffle this up and draw a couple more, and then I'm going to draw from my oracle and see what else we can get on this situation. But this is definitely like, there is bad blood and they don't like her. They really don't like her. Yeah, so I honestly, so far it feels like a setup, but let's see. Okay, so you can see. So we have a Knight of Cups with a Four of Swords. So there's some feelings here. Kind of feels like the beginning of a relationship was forming, but it stopped. I mean, this is literally work here. Moving on or looking into something new. Sometimes Knight is a message. So again, I wonder if this has to do with that. And then the Page of Cups. And again, I don't know if one of these people could be Irene. Is she a water sign? If someone knows, can they tell me? Actually, nope, I can't look right now. So yeah, if anybody knows what her zodiac sign, let me know, because partially I wonder if this Page of Cups is her, but it could be somebody else. But yeah, I'm definitely viewing this as a message. The pause for work is like something they were looking forward to. And someone they possibly thought was their friend. Like I said, I still think there's a fight here. Let's go ahead and draw from the Oracle and see what else I can get. Okay, and for this, I'm going to use my Sacred Earth Oracle. I'll draw 3 cards from here, and then we'll call it a day on this. Yeah, this is definitely like a message came in that put a stop work, moving on to something else. It just repeats this pattern of, you know, elaborating on this tower moment they're having. I do think they blame her for this. And I think they did try to set her up. Okay, let's go ahead and draw 3 cards. Brilliance, productivity, and context. So again, this is your brilliance. This is like you getting to shine, getting to show off what you can do. And if you're looking, especially these 2 cards, it's like it's almost this is the same person. It's like as if they're just they're not having, I think they feel like this job was taken away because of them, because of Irene, all alleged for entertainment purposes only, gossiping. But I think honestly, this person wasn't giving people what they wanted. Like the product they were giving, they're not as good as they think they are. They're not as good as they think they are, and that may have been what she called them out for. Like they're misunderstanding what's being asked of them, and it's more about like them wanting to show off their gifts. And they may be very gifted, very talented, and they know that. But part of it is you have to give people what they ask for. And it may be that she asked them for something and they didn't give it, or the company asked them for something and they didn't give it because they wanted to do their own thing. They wanted to show off what they could do, and they were like, no, no, that is totally the wrong vibe. We don't want that right now. We need to like sell whatever it is that we're selling. This isn't about your artistic vision. This is about us selling a product. So yeah, I think ultimately this person just wasn't doing their job right. They got called out for it. They may have got called out for thinking they were much bigger than they were, and knocked down a peg or 2. And after that, they did not like her, and they wanted to get even with her. That's what I'm getting from the cards anyway. so take it as you will with a grain of salt. I'll leave links below. I take requests. I have a Tumblr. If you want to send your questions to me, I will get to them. The waiting list is a little long at the moment, but I will get to all requests. I do not do love readings. I have a list on the Tumblr and in the description below of the certain type of love readings I will not do. But any career or current situations that you want looked into, any friendship readings, this kind of thing, I love to do them. So let me know if you want to see more. If you like this, please hit the like button, subscribe. Let's chat in the comments. Let's talk about K-pop. I love it, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. Take care of yourselves.